Now to finish off your design, you are going to be using pattern and design. So let's talk a little bit about, we talked about geometric and organic shapes. Let's talk a little bit about pattern and design. So a pattern would be hearts, circle, hearts, circle, hearts, circle. And then if I were to continue, right, this would be a pattern. There's kind of a fine line between a pattern and a design. So this is a pattern because something repeats. A design is something that repeats but doesn't necessarily make a pattern. So a design might be an all over we might repeat some of these same shapes, but notice there's no real pattern to it. Okay, it's random. So that's the difference between a pattern and a design. Now that you know that, you are going to be using pattern or design to fill in each of these areas. Once you add a pattern or design, so I'm just going to go in here and I'm going to do this right here. Once I create that pattern or that design in that area, I cannot repeat that anywhere else. So to help you, I have these packets, and these packets have all sorts of patterns and designs in them for you to gather ideas from. Now you can create your own or you can use these. I also have a Zentangle packet that I created from a book, and this shows you how to create those complex designs. So this shows you step by step how to create the designs. And like I said, once you put a design in here, you may not use it in any other section or space. Now I want to share with you some that I've been working on, but they are not complete. So here is one. Now this is where we start thinking about value. Notice that this is a light value. So if we take a look at our value scale, this texture or design or pattern would be more up here. This one would maybe be in here. This pattern or design would be more here. And because this is much bolder, darker, this might be here. So as you are designing your square and you're coming up with different patterns and designs, you want to be thinking about what type of value are you creating, and you want your value to be all over, but you want to make sure that you have multiple values within your work. I would also not want to have all of my darks on this side, so I want to make sure that my eye travels. So I want to have some lights and I want to have some darks and some mediums throughout my whole work. So that is what you are going to be doing. So I hope you enjoy this. Keep practicing. Again, here's a couple more that I kind of put together. You know, I tend to like curls, so this little geometric one is a little uncharacteristic of me, but notice that I'm adding the patterns. What I do here, I cannot repeat. If I do something here, I may not repeat it anywhere else. Also notice I did not break up the space as much as I should have. So this must have been a sampler that I created. So break up your space and then start adding your pattern, your designs. Once you create something here, you may not repeat it anywhere else. It has to be different, and you want to try and have lights, mediums, and dark values within and throughout your whole work.